Hey guys, welcome back for another complex combo with your girl, Sonia B. That's me. I want you to check out my sweatshirt. Friends. I wore this just for this video today. But before I get into my topic for today, for those of you who have not subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking subscribe below. I promise you won't be disappointed. I talk about a variety of things. For those of you who have subscribed, I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for coming back to see what I'm talking about on today. I follow a lot of people on Instagram, social media, YouTube, whatever. And an interesting video topic came up this week on friend zoning. So that's what I want to talk about. Hence my friend's sweatshirt. All right. So sit down and kick back for just a couple of minutes because I want to talk about friend zoning. Why are we doing this today, grown people? So let's get into it, okay? Now I've watched videos from a couple of males. I've even had a conversation with a male just to kind of get a clearer understanding of friend zoning females. I've also had an opportunity to speak to a couple of females about their input in terms of friend zoning individuals. So what I mean by friend zoning, you meet someone, you click, you guys get along, you accept each other's quirks and differences, but for whatever reason, you decide to keep this person in a friend zone. This is never, my significant other or the individual I'm dating. This is just a friend. That's how you describe them to everyone, right? They're just a friend. And calling someone your friend is keeping them close enough to you so you can spend time together and have fun and hang out and do all those things. But you keep them at a little bit of a distance. And in my opinion, you keep them at a distance because you're not willing to deal with some personal issues, whether it's personal issues from previous relationships, past hurts, past disappointments, or maybe you just aren't equipped enough to deal with some of your individual issues. So it's safe to friend zone someone and not engage in a true relationship. So I shared that view with a male friend of mine who pretty much confirmed that is the case in some instances. But he also explained to me that there are just some men in relationship building that prefer to date one individual, okay? But keep them in that friend zone because it's safe, because they feel like if we label it a relationship, I lose my individualism. I can no longer spend quality time alone with the boys, doing the things that keep me as an individual because I am now in a relationship with this female. Now, why for some people, I think that may be true, but I'm cut from a different cloth. So, I'm always thinking, in my head, how would I respond in this situation? Now, the cloth that I'm cut from, I have been through enough bad relationships and breakups and disappointments and heartbreak, etc., where I'm comfortable with how I like to date. I want to date one individual or be in a relationship with one individual, but I am also on board with them maintaining their individualism because I want to maintain my own. Now, do you label it a friend, boyfriend, significant other? I really could care less about that. But if I know, we are mutually exclusive because there's some physical action, I'm okay with that. But I want him to do him. I want him to have his guy time, have his individual time, but also make time for me. Because I am going to be busy with work, be busy with outside activities. I have my girl time, have times that I just want to be alone, but also making time for him. Now, that works for me. But this topic really derives from not my own personal experience, but from the videos that I've been watching. And men have explained that both men and women have boundary issues or past experience, whatever the issue is, they've got issues, okay, that are preventing them from building real relationships. There are people, believe it or not, who know that they are not equipped for a relationship. And instead of doing the work, the necessary work, to get themselves together before dating anyone, they just come into something with their brokenness, and they're not being honest with themselves, and so they're not being honest with the person that they are pursuing. So the other party may be thinking that, they are getting to know each other, they are relationship building, and that it'll go to another level at some point. But lo and behold, they've just been friend zoned the whole time because that person is not willing to do the personal work to deal with their past issues. We're not all perfect, but come on. If you know you're not ready, say that, live in that, and don't waste anybody's time. If you are over 40, we don't have time to waste. I'm not saying you need to jump into a relationship right off the bat. You still need to get to know each other. You need to date. You need to actively date, really participate in it, spend time, get to know the other person. Maybe if they present some things that are deal breakers, then of course you break it off. But if you come in knowing that you're ill-equipped, that you're not healed, that you're not ready, or you're unwilling to build something with someone else, why are you wasting time? Why are we labeling this friends? You're not being honest with yourself. You're not being honest with that person. Because if you lie to you, you're going to lie to me. I don't need your lies. I can lie to my own self. Women, we're only going to accept what you present to us. So if you present us a lie, we're going to go with that until, at some point, somebody's going to call BS on it, right? You would hope. So yeah, my friend shirt today. It really wasn't about planning to wear it as I recorded this video, but I found it very fitting. But where in your life are you? If you are actively dating, are you dating with a purpose? Or are you dating meaninglessly? Are you wasting your time and the other person's time because you have no desire really to go anywhere other than where you are? And when you label it a friendship, I really wonder, for those of you who are watching this video, if you have ever or are you currently labeling something a friendship, are you labeling it a friendship because you truly aren't interested in the person? I've also been told that people label it a friendship because they really don't find the person attractive, physically, mentally, sexually attractive. If that is the case, why waste time? Cut it out. I used to laugh when my mother would tell me, I have more years behind me than I have ahead of me. I think we're all in that same boat. Again, if you're over 40, you got less years in front of you than you do behind you, statistically. So if you're out here dating willy-nilly with no intention of healing from your past hurt or trauma, and you're not willing to build a real relationship with somebody that you're with, cut them off. You need to cut it. That was a song, right? Cut it. Cut it. Okay, stop. I digress. But this friend zoning, at this day and age, at our age, talking to you over 40, stop it. Stop it. Okay? That's my 2 cents. But it seems to be a hot topic this day. There are many videos out there about friend zoning, not really wanting to get close to anybody, not really wanting to build, but labeling it a friend because that keeps that safe distance. You keep them close enough, but yet far enough away, because you don't want to heal from some things that you've been dealt with in the past. And unfortunately, a lot of us are out here broken, and we're breaking other people. Stop it. Stop it. If you don't want to heal, that's fine, but don't bring your brokenness to me or to the next female, to the next male. Men and women alike. We're too old for new friends. So you're either my friend and we're building it with a purpose, or you're just somebody that I used to know. I think that's a philosophy we all need to adopt. What say you? So comment below your thoughts on friend zoning. Are you doing it? Are you the friend? Are you the friend with benefits? Are many of you finding yourself in situationships, entanglements? Comment below. I would like to know. Let's talk about this. Till next time, it's your girl.